And he starts off, and his name is Cooper Copperfoot. His grandfather or some other older relative at some point always kept copper in his shoes because when you have all the stuff stolen from you, you learn to hide your money in places. So that's where the name Copperfoot came from.
Okay.
And Cooper Copperfoot, being the enterprising individual and merchant that he is, decided to ask his uncle, who is basically like watching him and teaching him how to be like a merchant kind of individual. Hey, can I try my hand at being a merchant? And the uncle, in the middle of a negotiation, says, "Yeah, sure." And so, taking his words at completely face value, he decides to buy something and leave the city. And travel to sell it somewhere else, which is definitely what his uncle intended for. Just saying.
Right.
Hello, me.
His words mean things. His uncle didn't put any stipulations in. Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Kneel before me.
Coming through.
Cooper Copperfoot starts off by waking up in the side of the road after being attacked by some local bandits. Because he had thought, because the army left to take care of them literally that morning, that they would be done with and dealt with. Definitely not the case. So he wakes up after getting ambushed and having all his stuff stolen.
Bring it on.
He manages to limp the rest of the way to the next town over, which is where he was headed.
It's my
in the first
turn.
place.
Coming through.
And that's where his story starts. He has literally nothing on him except for, well, a piece of tarnished silver coinage in his shoe, or in his boot that his uncle gave him. He has like a little bit of money, and that is it. My future plans for the character are that he is a space mage, and will eventually be able to like learn how to teleport and or make like little pocket dimensions to hide things in. And so he can carry more things and traverse more vast distances, and perhaps maybe eventually be able to warp between cities. Because that's what you do as a space mage, I suppose.
Sure.
And the world is very not kind to merchants, and so basically the only actual like the only way to be an actual merchant in this world, at least where they are, I don't know what else I'm gonna do with the world, is basically like massive caravans basically guarded by miniature armies as they like travel between sort of city-states, because it's very dangerous outside the walls, and the world is very untamed, and there's like monsters everywhere. There's like monster waves.
Bring it on.
Basically, traveling the area yourself is very dangerous, and so there's not really any like large merchant companies that do it. It's mostly just like the government, like sending massive like resource caravans between their controlled cities. And so there's a lot of room for growth economically. Business people who can actually travel that very dangerous terrain. I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at right now.
Okay.
Hopefully it is interesting enough for me to like really stick to it. I think it is. I think I'm having some fun writing. A little bit I have so far.
Okay.
But I have not been reading very much. I've been very upset because I am out of things to read again.
It's my turn.
It's been very distressing because I like to read. And when I'm in the mood to read, but I can't find anything that sticks with me, I end up being very upset with the little minor details, as I've ranted about before.
I'll handle this.
You have?
I think I might have a couple times, at least once here.
It's my turn.
Okay. We certainly haven't invented a new term for it or anything.
No.
Hello,
I don't know if
before me.
I forget if you've read the Dungeon Crawler Carl book that released recently for you, or
It's my turn.
if that was
Recently is this month.
Bring it on.
yeah.
Book 5.
Gotcha.
You're finished.
I'll handle this.
And since then, have you read anything else?
No.
Showtime.
Fair. I was reading a bit of the Drizzt books. Well, I was reading one of the Drizzt books where this Starry Night, or the one after that, where Drizzt goes back to Menzoberranzan to, like,
Yeah.
I guess, fight his family because they're, like, sending people after him and it's going to endanger his friends.
Bring it
Being
on.
jerks.
Yeah, they're being super jerks, which is, it's kind of what they are,
My turn.
what they do.
One for the road.
It's my turn.
Leave it to me. You're
There's a couple
finished.
POV switches where it's between, like, Gaddy Berry, who's, like, going to go after Drizzt to help him. And then there's the Drizzt POV. And then,
You're finished. My turn.
I don't remember how far along in the series
You're
It's my
finished.
turn.
it starts happening, but a lot of the time there's usually
Oh yeah.
a Jarlaxle POV. If you have
really?
no idea who I'm talking about, it might be too early.
He's the merchant guy. Not merchant, sorry. Mercenary captain of the
Yeah,
one of the Dark
Yeah.
Elves mercenary group.
Yeah.
Like one of the top ones.
yeah.
I want his
They're
boots.
they're
Not done yet.
Leave it to me.
Like, if I could hire. Let's see.
My turn.
there's that.
I'll handle this.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
Bring it on. Bring it on.
very fancy
Yeah.
boots.
I'll handle this.
Yeah.
Leave it to me. Bring it on. Bring it on.
I know
There's usually
Jarlaxle.
just one of those, and then
My turn.
there's
I'll handle
actually what's really interesting is that there's also usually like a seemingly unrelated POV that'll converge,
Yeah, I had
if I
that
remember
happen.
correctly. Yep.
There's like this guy who's like pretending to be a slave and then to
Not done
on
yet.
something. He's just kind of like there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He kills one of the priestesses, and I'm like, what?
Bring it
What are
on.
you? Huh?
What are you doing? How is this
Right.
relevant?
Who are you? Yeah, that kind of thing.
If it's who I think it is, that's very relevant.
You're
He's
finished.
apparently a pretty skilled fighter,
Showtime.
whoever he is.
Oh, you don't know his name yet? Okay.
It might have been mentioned. It was only like the one time when he was like, "Oh, I'm like, it's been a while. What am I doing down here? Why am I bothering?"
Okay. I think I know exactly who it is. Yeah. Very
Leave it to
relevant.
me.
Basically, he's just kind of sneaking around in Menzoberranzan, and then like one of the priestesses like finds him. He's like, "Okay, I'll play along," and then she's like beating the crap out of him. He's like, "You know what? Fuck this," and he just kills her.
You're finished.
Allow me.
Something like that.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah.
You're finished.
Also, I really don't think
It's my turn.
Oh yeah.
I forget her name. Not Drizzt. Is it
You're
Drizzt's mom?
finished.
It might
I'll
be his
handle
mom.
this.
Leave it to me.
The lady of the house.
It's my turn.
Coming through.
Uh-huh.
You're
She's like
finished.
messing with mind flayers, and I'm like, I don't know if you know what you're
My
getting
turn.
into.
Bring it on.
Just saying.
I'll handle this. Kneel before me.
My turn.
Because Jarlaxle mentions the mind flayers, like no one really knows like what they're doing or like who they are or like what's going on with them.
With pleasure. Yeah.
But it's very interesting that she has one like
Allow me.
in her
Leave it to
like
me.
close circle. I'm like, I don't know if she knows what she's doing either.
One for the road.
Because
You're
you don't mess with
finished.
mind flayers.
It's my turn.
Showtime.
At least you're not really supposed to. It's a very bad idea.
I'll just say,
You're
she's powerful enough to fuck around.
Yeah, I suppose.
She will find out.
We will find
You're
out.
finished.
Whether or not that's this book or the next couple, we'll see. But yeah, that's where I'm at.
Coming through.
Okay.
Showtime.
I'll handle
Coming
this.
through.
I
Bring
did
it on. Bring it on.
try
handle
to
this.
start
Coming through.
Dresden story again.
Bring it on. One for the
Dresden
road.
Files?
Dresden Files today. I know Richard likes that one.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've read much.
Haven't read any of them yet.
Bring it on.
Like I said, I'll like fixate on a series until it's
Yeah.
done, and like tear through it and then be done for a little while. Like,
Yeah, I think if he has the books, you should at least check out Stormfront. It's a pretty short. It's a very short book.
I think he, for the most part, I'd have to double check, but I think he
I'll handle this.
just reads them, like he like gets them from the library or something and returns
Coming
them.
through.
Gotcha.
It's my
So
turn. Kneel before me.
I think I think he owns a couple of them. I think I bought him at least one, but like,
Yeah.
I don't think he's got a complete collection,
tasty.
at least to my
Gotcha.
memory.
I think Stormfront is the first one. Either way, whatever the first one is, it's I think it's at most like 400 pages. I think it's less than that though.
Okay,
If you
so it's
wanted
about
to
a
check it out,
Drizzt book. Yeah,
yeah, about a Drizzt book, an actual regular standard book.
like
Very
a book-sized
disappointing.
book.
Bring it on.
Yeah, regular book sized book. Very disappointing. I've been spoiled so much by Sam.
Bring it on. You're finished.
With pleasure.
Which reminds me, I need to get around to finishing the 3
You're finished.
extra books.
Bring it on. How like this?
I started trusting the Emerald Sea, but I don't know if I'll. So, like, the thing is, it's like written
Allow me.
My turn.
primarily from, I think it's Wit's perspective.
It's my turn.
Like, he's like telling the story of like what happened. So it's like I don't know how to describe it. It's like Wit telling a story, not from like the perspective of the character that is like, in the story, or something like that.
Okay.
Like the opening of Trust of the Emerald Sea is like
Kneel before
watching
me.
like an old,
You're finished. Bring it on.
old style cartoon where it's like, let's describe these characters real quick, make sure everyone knows what's going on, who's involved. Like the introduction of like a play or like a skit or something.
Allow me.
My turn.
Okay.
How like this?
I don't know if I like that a whole lot, but I think I'll rate it anyway because
Coming
it's
through.
Cosmere and I need.
Tasty.
With pleasure.
But also I did just read 2 Cosmere books back to back, so might be a moment.
Leave it to me.
Apparently some very interesting stuff happens in Tress. I would eventually hope that you do read the Wax and Wane series, this After Mistborn set on Scadrial, because it's very interesting. Magic stamps and crystal is a power that's apparently not under Adel Nalsium.
Huh.
Just
That
saying.
was it?
Woo! Time to take a breather.
So it is very interesting things going on.
Yeah.
Mushroom.
With pleasure. Kneel before me.
Mushroom.
Delicious.
Mushroom.
Oh no, don't start.
Coming through.
It's my
I was
turn.
there when they were written.
Charge. Impulse.
Yeah.
For you. It's sad that that isn't known anymore.
Oh yeah, that one
Kneel
thing I
before
sent you.
me. Kneel before me.
Yeah.
My turn.
People getting confused.
How like this?
Pictures where if you know, you know.
Finished.
Pleasure. Kneel before me.
Charge. Impulse.
Kneel before me. Delicious.
That's doing some damage.
Oh boy, that really is. Yeah. Also, you
And
have
it's
to
dead.
wonder.
Leave it to me.
Oh, almost. There it is. You have to wonder what.
So there are vintage memes now.
Uh-huh.
Old, ancient texts.
You've still got a lot to learn.
It is interesting to have seen the change. Culture
Yes.
from badger to skibbity toilet.
Woo! Time to take a breather.
Actually, I think those came right after each other.
No,
Nothing in between.
absolutely nothing.
It's my turn.
It makes me sad to realize that I am
You're finished.
that I'm old now.
I'll handle this.
My turn. Bring it on. How like this? Bring it on.
Yeah. What a time.
You're
When we hit the
finished.
buses.
Yeah, kneel before me. Yeah.
My turn. Ha! Wah!
Hello, me.
Dark impulse.
Not worried about
Oh yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah, honestly, you can. There's nothing in these dungeons, so
Bring it
as
on.
long like
Man, let it
unless
go.
you need to kill something to open a door, you don't really need to worry about it. I mean, you are getting, you know, money and food from it, but like you don't have to kill everything. Just run on through, you know.
That's what I figured by now.
Wah!
Hello, me.
Coming through.
Poor cake. I would like some of that soon. Like some there for dessert.
I'll handle this. Kneel before me.
Dark impulse. My turn.
Become one with eternity. Come. Boy.
Kneel
Do you
before
have
me.
all of them now? I wonder.
But
Can you open your gear real
Kneel
quick?
before me. Yeah.
Your equipment. You do have them. Okay. So if you felt like it, you could put on that ring. It would take a lot of effort, though. So that inflicts you with all abnormal statuses, of which
Yeah.
there are 4.
I do have the talismans, but like
You do.
all of the stats I would lose doing that.
Yeah, but then you'd be immune to statuses.
This is true, but I want this ring, whatever this is, and that gives me complete immunity.
No, that's not what it does.
Oh, I thought you said there was
No.
a ring that gave me immunity to it.
I
Or is it
was
just
wrong.
all
It's the
talismans?
charms. Yeah.
Dark impulse. Oh yeah.
Or just do 7,000.
I mean, yeah.
No,
You're finished.
quite a large number.
Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on.
We're missing a pet still, aren't we?
Yeah, probably in here somewhere. Or actually, it's probably not. Actually, it's the
Bring it
first of
on.
the other
Bring
set
it
of
on.
pets. Pet number 4.
You're finished.
Considering going in
You're
order of
finished.
these, I don't think.
One for the road.
No, it's not.
Punch like this.
Reflect.
Dark impulse.
Bye, Yeti. Become death. Oh, what? Bye.
Showtime.
That is insane. The amount of pull it has. I'm glad I got that. That was very useful. For 15.
Bring it on.
Reflect.
Dark impulse.
Reflect.
Dark impulse. One for the road. Bring it on. You're finished. Bring it on. Bring it on. You're finished.
Tasty. Tasty.
Got me on food.
Ah, it's a shop that we just need to go back to. Okay.
Oh, is it the pet shop?
Dark
I don't think it is. There's another shop.
Where?
I think it might be Starfall.
Is
You'll find out.
yeah. I mean, I do need to buy more medicine. I think it's.
Oh yeah, you gotta buy the highest tier.
Well,
Unlock the icon.
I don't even
I
think
know
it's
what it is. It is. I think it has to be.
Well, I thought we checked this out. I
Dark
think it's.
impulse.
Right, but that was before we hit
Bring
the
it on.
story point that upgraded all the shops, because the shop that had nothing for like most of the game got new
Oh,
stuff
you're
at the right
right.
at the end.
I'll handle this. Dark impulse.
My turn. You're finished.
I realized I probably should have.
Huh?
Oh, money purse.
Oh,
Bring it
I
on.
think money's already
You're
no
finished.
longer an object for you.
Yeah, but more is
You
more.
certainly
Is,
can.
Showtime.
More is better.
How'd you like this? How'd you like this?
Certainly not going to tell you to not.
yeah.
Bring it on.
Allow me. Dark impulse.
How'd you like this? You're finished.
Oh, never mind. Money might be slightly an object.
Bring it on.
The actual price of that item. Yeah, okay,
How
good.
much?
But
Bring it on.
keep that on.
How'd you like this?
How much is it?
One for the road.
Oh, you know.
You're
I would like to know actually.
Tasty.
Just like now.
98,000.
Wait, how much?
finished.
98,000.
Okay, well I have enough for one right now.
I don't know how much the other one is. But the expensive item is 98,000.
Bring it on.
Hopefully I don't have to play math games on stream. Yeah, to grind that money. That would be a devastating blow.
Devastating.
Pleasure.
That's
Dark
all bad.
impulse.
Coming through. You're finished. One for the road.
Boy, oh boy. Got me some more food.
Oh, wait, never mind. You don't buy that.
It's my
Not
turn.
right.
Dark
That's reaching the max rank. The max hunter.
Showtime. Bring it on. How'd you like this? Bring it on.
Yeah.
You're
Hey, we
finished.
cycled it.
How'd you like
I
this?
have to platinum every dungeon.
I don't think you have to
Dark
platinum.
impulse.
No, you can miss 30
One
points.
for the road. You're finished.
What's the difference between platinum and gold?
Bring it on.
1 point.
That's not too bad.
I think you have to get some platinums, though. You have to double check how many
Bring
stages
it
there
on.
are. But you'd also have to run back through all the stages just to do that.
Yeah, I don't think
You're
I've done that.
Because
finished.
most of the time you got bronze.
Yeah.
Dark impulse.
Coming through.
Perfect. Immortal hamsters.
You're
Absolutely
finished. One for the
ludicrous how
road. Bring it on.
strong those guys are because
How'd you like this?
defense is buff.
One for the road.
Yeah.
You're finished. One for the road.
Silly monster design.
Pleasure. Dark impulse.
My turn.
Hi.
How'd you like this?
You should collect that money, though. Oh, look, they didn't even die.
Reflect. Dark Impulse.
Bring it on!
Has to be because you left the screen. Look how much damage they were taking.
Oh.
Maybe.
You're finished!
Games news other than Nintendo selling out.
Absolutely.
Allow me. Dark Impulse.
Very sad about it.
Say again.
Oh, it's very sad that Nintendo sold out.
What did they do?
Nintendo, they sold out of the Switch 2 pre-sale orders. Or
Oh, that's what you mean. I was like, they sold out. Like, they've given up their, they've gone corporate? Like, what?
wait, no, they've done that already.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was confused. Okay. Hey, look. Expedition 33.
Bring it on!
3, Borderlands 4,
My turn.
Disney Dreamlight Valley, Borderlands 4, Expedition 33, Oblivion Remastered, Oblivion Remastered,
Reflect.
Borderlands 4, Borderlands 4, Assassin's Creed Shadows, Oblivion Remastered,
Yeah.
Borderlands 4. My news is polluted.
It's polluted. You should go back a week instead of looking at like the past couple days.
I'm scrolling down.
Watch the road!
Polluted.
That's how I have to think about it. It's like everybody's got to make an article about the latest thing.
Yeah.
Showtime!
Counting.
Ah,
World of Warcraft is getting an auto hotkey button, or an
Yeah.
auto hotkey feature.
you're finished!
I saw some
Watch the
people.
road!
A couple
You're
people are very
finished.
mad about
You're
that.
finished!
Because
Watch the
that's
road.
not
Bring
the
it on!
point. Like, so their actual explanation from the actual game director himself is that the game is too difficult, and so they need to add this so that, you know, if people are learning or
Leave
they're
it to
like
me.
just hopping onto a different character to try something else out,
It's my
they
turn.
might need like something like this to help them like either learn how to play or
You're
if they don't want to bother.
Tasty.
And a couple of people I saw were very upset because
For a human.
the point is that the game
Wanna
has
rest a little?
too much stuff going on, and so that's why it's confusing to people. And so the way to fix it would be to unconfuse the game, but instead they're putting band-aids over it as one-button rotations.
It's my turn.
Yeah. So silly little things like that. Ow.
Dark.
I think that would be a perfect feature for a training room.
Yeah. But
Delicious.
instead of it being a feature for a training room, they should be like, hey, this is what we intended for you to do.
Yeah.
Here, this is the button rotation. Just do it.
Kneel before me. Not done yet.
We need to go buy
Kneel
potions.
before me.
Where was that shop that sold medicine?
Yeah.
Was it just the traveling merchant guy? No?
Yeah.
Kneel before me.
Jesus.
Delicious. Kneel before me.
Do you
Kneel
like
before
being
me.
targetable, please? My goodness.
Yeah. How unfortunate.
But
Oh,
also,
wow.
wow.
Ow.
Try your fire magic.
Firebolt.
Yeah, that did a lot of damage. Like,
Yeah. Ha. Kneel
Damage
before
yet?
me.
Interesting.
Ha. Kneel before me. Ha.
There we go.
that's-
Dragon flare.
I love how
Kneel
targetable it
before
is.
me. Dragon flare. Ha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kneel before me. Kneel before me.
And he's taking hits now.
It's like 300.
If you can keep that combo going, you can spam more.
Not done yet.
You're one hit from death. He's taking 33 damage.